Hi Virgo, this is your reading with me. This is a love reading. We're going to have a look and see what's coming through, so I hope you are well. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it, to be honest. But also I just wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to purchase any personal services, I offer them on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's private tarot readings, there's healing work, there's rituals to manifest different areas of your life, and there's also black magic energy removal and lots of other things. And then also on my website there are intention manifesting items which are handmade, meditated with and saged. These are the kind of items you will not find anywhere else, and there's the entire review section at the bottom of my website for the intention items. There's, bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, keep around you. There's intention pouches, candles, sage bundles, you name it, honestly, teas, everything is there. And yeah, they're really special and for various areas of your life. Okay, including love. Today we're doing a love reading, but I am a reader on many aspects of life. Okay, Virgo, let's have a look. So, a lot of you have questions, and a lot of you are feeling confused over many things that have been going on in your life. And a lot of it is also confused as to whether things are going to progress here with a specific person, whether they're going to make more moves, whether things are eventually going to work out, whether they like you, whether they care, whether they appreciate you, whether they don't. Gosh, I keep saying whether a lot. You're feeling a little gloomy, you're feeling a little overwhelmed, and and a lot of you are keeping this to yourself. You don't really want to talk to this about other people because it just is overwhelming emotionally and mentally. But what's really interesting is that whoever this person is, and I pick up very strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very strong, by the way, because you've got the Knight of Wands, and we also started with this Five of Wands as well, is that this person is a slow person. This person is someone who takes their time. Okay, I know, a fire sign that takes their time? What? I know, crazy, isn't it? I think probably in their birth chart they've got some energies that do slow them down and just slows down the energies. Now we've got the Knight of Wands here with the King of Wands, and what's really powerful, what's really significant, and what is extremely strong is the fact that I feel very heavily that this person does have attraction and chemistry towards you. They do like you, they do care about you, they do appreciate you. It's just that they do keep to themselves quite a bit. And that is evident by the Four of Pentacles, okay? So this is a big question that you have. Are things going to progress with this person? Are they going to be with me? Are we going to be in a long-term relationship? Are we going to make things happen? Are things going to work? And the answer to all of those questions, which, it's quite a lot, but it stems from one big one, which is what's going to happen here, is the fact that they will come to you at their own time. And what I also see with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands is that they're going to take the advice of someone quite close to them. This looks to be a family member or a figure sort of in their family who is going to tell them, you know what, why don't you just see where things go? Why don't you make some kind of plan, go with this person, which is you, by the way, and see how things progress. So it's someone who's close to them, someone that they, for once, feel emotionally they can kind of talk to, and to be honest, it's not even that they'll be so emotional towards that person and say like, oh, I don't know what to do. I think they'll just be like, there's a person here, I feel like I need to do something, what should I do? And this person will say, well, why don't you talk to them, meet up with them, spend some time, go somewhere, have a phone call, and do all of these things that are just pretty simple in the grand scheme of things. And I think that's really going to push them to want to make plans with you. But they are slow, okay? So that's another thing to keep in mind, is that they do go around in their head quite a bit and go, should I do that today? Should I do that tomorrow? Is this a good idea? Is it not? They do keep to themselves in many ways. Now, what I also wanted to mention, and I think actually is quite important to mention as well, is the fact that they really do like you for your stability and your security. That is something that really just makes them feel good within themselves. They do not believe that you're the kind of person to ditch them or to run away. they don't feel like you're that kind of person that would, yeah, that would just like run away and things like that. So that's another thing that I really do pick up on quite heavily, is that they really do trust you and they really just feel like you're a very, very good person, which I think is amazing. So let's get some more cards out. I feel like this reading, I hope nobody's getting bored by this reading. I'm not getting bored by it, but sometimes I can sense the energies where I'm like, yep, people are just going to turn off now. If you stay till the end, let me know. It's okay. You can switch off at any point. That's not a problem. Okay, so fire energy is very strong, as we had mentioned. Literally got the Page, the Knight, and the King of Wands. Okay, so there's a confirmation. And let's see what else here. Yeah, so they do have their own inner struggles. I just feel here that they have fear. You know, they don't want to be in a failed relationship. They don't want to ask too much of you. They don't want to run into further problems down the line. They don't want to upset you, hurt you, or anything like that. And they want to be ready. I think the main thing here is that, of course, you can be ready. You can be sure of what you want. But of course, if the other person isn't ready, then yeah, they could mess things up later down the line. So you want to also make sure that the other person is ready. I think this is something that a lot of people don't realize and they don't recognize. And one of the most important things is make sure the other person is sure. Why would you want to be with someone who isn't sure? And that's the thing, is that when you know that they are sure, it just makes the connection 10 times better, because you know that they want to be there. You know that they are willing to put in that effort and they're not just going to flake afterwards. Yes, some people do flake, okay, but you know that they want it. And I think that that's really important here. So the good news is that they will get to that point, but it's going to be a slow process. We've got the Magician here as well, which technically is related to Virgo. But I will say that the Magician here is good because they'll communicate with you. They'll come forward with plans, you know, wanting to take the effort to also make further plans. We've got here the Knight of Cups, so that's them coming towards you, progressing towards you, making things work. Boom. Okay. Will you be with this person? Yes. Will it work? Yes. Will you potentially marry? Yes. Will you have a long-term relationship with them? Yes. Will it be all on their own terms? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, the marriage won't be all on their own terms because I think by then they won't have that fear so much. It's up until a proper commitment is made between the two of you that essentially, well, that essentially you kind of have to go at their own timeline and time frame, which can feel frustrating, not gonna lie, but you know, to be honest, that's just where they're at. Oh my gosh, the cards that came out at the end, I'm telling you, what have we got here? Oh my gosh, look at all these pentacles. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, they will work towards you, they will come towards you. What do you do until then? You work on yourself, you take care of yourself, you put yourself first, you look after you, you do you. Very, very important. If you cannot do that, then obviously things will slow down, things will not feel very good, you will not feel happy, you will not feel good. This is very important to know, and this is important to keep in mind. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here. You've also got the Six of Pentacles and, of course, the Knight of Swords. Now, what's really powerful here is that the Six of Pentacles shows a mutual connection developing. So, for those of you worrying about whether they will care, whether they will do enough, they will. Obviously they're not doing enough right now, but I do sense that they will start to pick up the pace a bit more and be much more proactive, because you've got three knights here as well. You know, you've got the Knight of Cups, which is more emotional. You've got the Knight of Wands, which is much more intense in terms of the physical, in terms of making plans, initiating contact, but also, you know, feeling that intimacy towards you. And then the Knight of Swords is the communication aspect and element. So those aspects really show that things are going to progress, things are going to come together. It's just a process. But the big question here that a lot of you are wondering is anything going to happen, right? Realistically, is anything going to happen? And the answer to that is a very big yes. It's a very big yes, but of course there are many buts. And the but here is that it takes time. And as it's a really strong, like, fiery energy, because whether they're a fire sign or not, they could have fire, you know, in their moon rising Venus, you know, if it's not in their sun sign, but essentially, you know, they've got fire, they've got passion, they come across as very fiery, but yes, they're very slow. So that is your reading, Virgo. Now, of course, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, check out the description box below for, you know, information on personal services, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items and things like that. And I'll see you all very, very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Bye. Oh, I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on there, feel free to do so. I'll see you all soon. Bye.